Hey everyone, I bet you thought I was going to make an Avatar review today, but I'm saving that for another day. Um, I'm here to talk about a treasure I found, um, and I mean that this is a nice little treasure. So I came across a beautiful piece of art that caught my eye, and I said, what is this? What is this thing that I've never heard of or seen before? And I have been introduced to the world of the Wingfeather Saga. So, as far as I know, and I mean, I've only known about this thing for an hour. That's how I do. This is how I roll. I found out about the Wingfeather Saga, which is a series of fantasy books. They are authored by someone called Andrew Peterson. These were award-winning books. The art looks great. I know nothing else about them. Um, and I've watched a couple of videos of Andrew Peterson, and he seems like a very wholesome guy who's very passionate about what he does. But other than that, I know nothing about him. And I found out that this was a show, um, and I watched the first episode, and it's a treasure. It really is a neat little treasure that I feel like a lot more people need to sort of find. So I'm sharing my treasure with all of you. That's what I'm doing today. I am sharing my treasure with all of you because I really enjoyed this. So it turns out this was a crowd-funded series based on the books, the authors involved, and there are some big names involved in this. I believe like Doug Tennaple of Earthworm Jim fame is one of the animators, or illustrators. Sorry, that's crazy. Um, and so yeah, I just wanted to raise your attention to this. It's a very family friendly story about a bunch of, it's so wholesome, about a bunch of kids in this fantasy world in which the Fang are sort of oppressing their village, or the humans. So they're these like reptilian lizard men who have basically, from what I gathered, have sort of besieged and conquered this sort of human settlement, and they're all sort of living under their fangs, so to speak, and they have to be very careful what they do or say because they don't want to upset their new leaders. And I've only seen the first episode. I'm going to hold off on the second episode. I want to watch it with other people, and really share this one around. So I'm basing this all off what I found from the first episode. I've never read these books. I am going to pick them up now, though. I'm very interested in this. And yeah, so these three kids who are very wholesome, I guess, are going to go on some grand magical journey with dragons, etc. And I'm sold. I can't talk about the story because I don't know the story yet. All I know is this is a show that it's independently funded and owned. It's very family friendly. It's fantasy. It's wholesome. It's got a gorgeous, unique art style. It may not be for everyone, but I found it really like sort of captivating. And it's completely free to watch over on the Angel app, which I also only discovered today. So that's an app where people can sort of independently upload their shows, and people can sort of pay it forward to support them, but they get to watch them for free. And I believe the first episode's free on YouTube as well. So there's that as well. But yeah, this is just an incredibly wholesome, incredibly well made, really interesting fantasy story that's fun for the family, friends, kids, everyone. I believe some of the people that worked on this worked on How to Train Your Dragon as well. So there's some big names on this. And yeah, I'm sold, and I want to share it with everyone. So I like, if you've got young kids and you've been looking for a fun show for them to watch, and you're sort of steering clear of some of the stuff that's out there on the mainstream, and you sort of want those 90s values in a movie, which I'm going to talk about a lot more as well, because I feel like yeah, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Those 80s and 90s values, like good conquers evil, that sort of thing. I really got those vibes from this, but once again, I've only seen the first episode. But I implore you, if my word means anything to you, to check this one out. I think it's going to be something special.